Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Easton Cook and I am a flight attendant. And with all that's been taking my attention lately, I promise that I won't forget to create flight attendant content. I'll make sure that happens more often. If you're new here, make sure and subscribe. Today, we're gonna be diving into how to become a flight attendant. This is one of the most competitive and exciting careers out there. I'm gonna walk you through who's currently hiring, what you need to get started, and how the hiring process even works. I'll keep things general and I'll only share public information, so nothing I say comes from inside my employer. Grab a snack, get comfy, let's talk. Now, why become a flight attendant? Well, before we jump into how, let's talk about the why. See, flight attendants are the face of the airline. They keep passengers safe and comfortable, they deliver excellent customer service, and of course, they get to travel the world. According to the Travel Academy, flight attendant jobs are extremely popular. About 1 to 1.5 million applications are submitted each year for only 5,000 to 10,000 positions, and the hiring process can take 3 to 6 months. Y'all, it's competitive because the perks are simply amazing. There's just no getting by that. Free or discounted flights, hotel stays on layovers, and the chance to meet people from all walks of life. So who's hiring flight attendants right now? Well, airlines open and close applications quickly based on staffing needs. So check their career pages often. As of September 2025, like obviously when I'm recording this video, 2 major carriers are actively recruiting. One is Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines is accepting flight attendant applications for its upcoming 2026 hiring classes. This includes positions for English speaking and bilingual applicants. To be eligible, candidates must be 21 years old. They must have a high school diploma or a GED and be legally authorized to work in the United States, speak, read, and write English, and be willing to work domestic and international routes. The airline notes that high demand may cause delays during application periods. Number 2, Hawaiian Airlines. After announcing a merger with Alaska Airlines, Hawaiian is hiring over 500 new flight attendants. Applicants will go through an on-demand video interview, a group interview in Honolulu, and an individual interview with company leadership. Those selected attend an 8-week training program in Honolulu. Hawaiian requires candidates to be 21 years old, hold a high school diploma or GED, maintain a professional appearance with no visible tattoos or facial piercings, and be willing to relocate within Hawaii or the continental US. And other major airlines such as American, Alaska, Frontier, and Southwest periodically open flight attendant applications. They often receive thousands of applications within hours. So sign up for a job alert and be ready to apply as soon as the posting opens up. So let's go step by step here. Step 1, know the basic requirements. Although each airline has its own rules, most share similar minimum requirements. For example, age and education. Airlines generally require candidates to be 20 to 21 years old with at least a high school diploma or GED. There's also height and reach. You must be able to reach overhead bins and operate emergency equipment. Now, from what I can find, requirements vary. However, there are some consistent. For example, the ability to sit in a jump seat without the use of a seatbelt extension. There's also passport and work authorization. You need a valid passport with sufficient validity and the ability to travel to all countries the airline serves. You must be legally authorized to work in the United States or the country where the airline flies to. And then there's customer service experience. Airlines typically look for at least 1 year of customer service experience, that's retail, hospitality, teaching, etc., and the ability to communicate clearly in English. And also physical ability. Expect to stand for long periods, lift heavy luggage around 25 to 50 pounds, push beverage carts, and kneel to operate aircraft doors. You must also pass background and medical checks. All airlines perform criminal background checks and DOT drug screenings. You may also need to pass vision and hearing tests. Some carriers even have additional requirements. For example, Hawaiian bans visible tattoos like I mentioned earlier and upper ear piercings while in uniform and requires relocation within Hawaii or the continental US. Delta expects candidates to be willing to work overnights, weekends, and variable schedules across its network, which again is pretty common across all airlines. And now, step 2, submit your application. Once you meet the requirements, it's time to apply. Visit the careers page of each airline and fill out the online application. You double check your resume, please highlight customer service experience, problem solving skills, and any languages that you speak. Because flight attendant hiring windows are short, prepare your documents ahead of time, be ready. Step 3, complete the assessments and interviews. After submitting your application, you may go through several steps. 1, an online assessment. Many airlines send a behavioral or situational judgment test. United calls this the talent assessment. Answer honestly. Recruiters are looking for safety-minded, customer-focused personalities. And then the one-way video interview. Some carriers invite candidates to record answers to preset questions. You can complete this interview on your own time, so obviously choose a quiet location, dress professionally, and speak clearly. Then a live virtual interview. If you pass the recorded stage, you may be invited to a live virtual interview lasting about 30 minutes. Airlines typically like the STAR method, so situation, task, action, result, to answer behavioral questions. After that, the in-person interview. Many airlines hold group interviews to observe teamwork and communication. Prepare to see other people there. And after that, conditional job offer and background checks, of course. If the interviewing team wants to hire you, you'll receive a conditional offer. This means you'll need to pass background checks, drug screenings, and possibly medical evaluations. And as if that wasn't enough, also attend initial training. After clearing the pre-employment screening, you'll attend initial training. This is where you earn your wings. The duration varies, but training programs typically last 4 to 8 weeks. Delta's is, I believe, 7 weeks. Hawaiian is 8 weeks, and United is 6.5 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. That's just what I've found so far. The location, training is typically held at the airline's headquarters or training center, depending on where it's at. It could be Minneapolis, Salt Lake City, Honolulu, Atlanta, etc. Those who are into the program often stay in the company-provided hotels, and sometimes they even share a room with another person. The content you'll learn safety, emergency procedures, CPR, first aid, aviation regulations, customer service, and aircraft familiarization. Expect written exams, drills, evaluations. Attendance is mandatory for 100% of the course, of course. Compensation, y'all, it varies. Some airlines provide a stipend during training, others offer pay during training, other carriers may offer a travel allowance or simply an unpaid training experience. Upon graduating, you will receive your wings, be assigned a base, and begin a probationary period where you build seniority and you may work reserve shifts. Woo! All right, let's get into some tips for success here. So here are a few tips to make your application stand out. You want to tailor your resume. Focus on customer service, conflict resolution, and teamwork. Highlight any experience dealing with emergencies or handling difficult situations. Also, emphasize another language if you speak it. Some airlines hire language qualified flight attendants and require a language assessment if you speak that language. So for example, Spanish, French, Mandarin, or any other language, just emphasize it if you know it. And of course, prepare for the interviews. Don't become a robot. Don't just practice a script, but practice answering behavioral questions using specific examples that you have ready. Be ready for a reach test and dress professionally, of course. And be flexible. Airlines may require you to relocate, work weekends, work holidays, and be on reserve. Showing flexibility and a positive attitude goes a long, long way. And of course, y'all, I can't stress this enough. Stay patient. With millions of applications for a few thousand jobs, you may not hear back immediately. Continue gaining that customer experience and have all your documents prepped as if you were going to get the job. That way you are absolutely ready to go the moment they offer anything. Stay positive. Even if you get rejection, y'all, try again. And that's all for today, y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure and like this video, subscribe. I hope this breakdown of the flight attendant hiring process helps demystify what can feel like a long journey. Remember, this information is based on publicly available sources and represents general trends across airline. Again, this is no insider information, all right? This isn't some special video that says, hey, by the way, this airline does this. Not even a little. This is all public. It can be found on most airlines' career pages and articles that the airlines have authorized to be published themselves. If you're passionate about safety, service, and adventure, keep an eye on it on airline career pages and get ready. When that application window opens, you want to be the first one in the door. Make sure and follow me on the socials, especially at Easton Explorers on Instagram, and shop my Amazon storefront, all in the link in the description below. Y'all, I'll talk to y'all next time. And real quick, if you are even considering a job as a flight attendant, get the application going now. Don't wait. That window can close at any time. So please get that application in and then worry about if you want the job later. Just get the process started. And that's all. Y'all, I'll talk to y'all next time. God be with you.